In today's video, I'm going to be building 3 closets in Bloxburg with $1,000, $10,000, and $100,000. Also, thank you to Isabella for sending me this very adorable decal. So if you're new to my channel, I have a series where I build 3 rooms in Bloxburg, but with 3 different budgets and see how they turn out. So with that being said, let's get on with the video. Okay, so the first closet is only going to be $1,000. Something I do wrong is I usually use plain marking to like outline the room, but I'm wasting like so much money doing this. So I'm just going to use walls like straight away. Okay, so if we know closets in Bloxburg, we know how crazy expensive they are. So this closet, I'm not even kidding, is going to be 2x1, literally 2x1. It's gonna be so small, but closet materials are super expensive. Like this industrial closet alone is $680. Now luckily I don't have to add any windows in here, I just have to add clothes. So okay, there's this industrial closet. It's $500 though, but it looks really cute. Should we waste all our money on one closet? Yes, we should. Okay, the inside can be made out of plaster. Okay, I really want to put an industrial pendant in here. So before I add lights, we need to add a door. Oh no, I was gonna get a sliding door, but we don't even have enough money to do that. Unless we just use a door frame. And then I add these panel curtains like this. Okay, we've got $48 left. And guys, I just realized we don't have a light. I may have forgotten to add a light. Okay, the cheapest light I can buy is this plain table lamp. And we've got $13 left, so we'll just paint this. And there we go, that is the $1,000 closet done, and we have exactly $3 left. Okay, now the second closet is going to be $10,000, but we're still not gonna make this really big, because like I said before, closet furniture is super expensive. Okay, so for this closet, we're gonna make it 3x3. I have an idea for what I wanna do, and hopefully we'll have enough money to do it. So if we go into traditional closets, what I wanna do is put these all along this wall. I'm gonna do something like this, so it's like a walk-in wardrobe, but we'll only have 1,700 left. Unless we choose a cheaper closet. Oh, this closet is looking so ugly. You know what? Scrap this whole thing. Okay, so we'll start off with the vanity table first. Okay, so for the vanity table, we're actually going to be using a basic shape, making this entire back wall one big vanity table. Maybe we can do industrial / modern. Okay, so we'll have like a carpet underneath the vanity table. Oh my god, guys, I actually have the best idea for what I want to do for the $100,000 closet. Some of you will get the reference, some of you may not. Guys, you're going to be so mad at me, but we're scrapping this. Bye y'all. Bye Felicia. I changed my mind. You know what? I have this idea for what I want to do in my head. And you know how you have an idea and you need it to come to life? Well, guess what? I don't care if we're spending all our budget on this. I just want to make it work. Will I regret it? Probably. Okay, I was going to extend them out here, but we're just going to have 4. So that way we still have 3,800 left. Now, the only reason I want to do this closet is because I vividly remember when I first started playing Bloxburg at around like August last year, I had to build a closet. This is the exact closet I built and I remember it so vividly. And I'm like, I have to do this again for nostalgic purposes. And as you can see, it is very dark in here. So we're going to have a little chandelier moment. We're going to add this industrial round chandelier. You know what, guys? I don't know what I was stressing about. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have the budget to make this work. I say that and then I run out of a budget. Okay, so we've got the chandelier up here. We also need a table in the middle. Now this is gonna be perfect to make my iconic custom made table. So we add a vertical cylinder and then on top of this we add a semi-transparent cylinder and then we make a real wide like that and then boom, you get a table. Did I just do an Australian accent on my Australian? What's going on? But as you can see, it's still very dark and a bit spooky in here. So we're gonna go in with neon horizontal lights and kind of outline these closets and pray to the gods that we have enough budget to do this. I'm carefully looking at my budget like, please don't run out, please don't run out. Now this closet's not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. It was like the first thing I ever built in Bloxburg and I remember it like it was yesterday. So when I say we're gonna add lots of neon horizontal lights, I mean lots of them. Wait, what if we use linen lighting? Because that's not too bright. Oh, but it's so boring. I want it to be like in your face, like Paris Hilton closet. I'm like the queen of saying, I hate overhead lighting, I hate bright lighting, and look at me. Adding bright light is so bright that I could almost see God. Okay, and surprisingly, we've got $2,000 left, which is actually really good for me. So we're gonna have a few makeup supplies and add them here because obviously this is gonna be the mirror. And as for this table, what I'm gonna put on here, you know what, we're just gonna be basic and add a spiky plant. Why? Because they're cheap and we're poor. Oh, what if we have some designer books on here? That would look kind of nice. And make the carpet out of slate and oh my days, where did all my money go? We also need a wall here, obviously. Please tell me I have the money to buy a sliding door. I do. $230 left. What shall we buy? Oh my gosh, we can buy slippers. We're gonna have a little slipper collection over there. And then finally over here, we can just have a little ottoman. Okay, we've got exactly $45 left, which means with our last $45, we shall buy a poster. Just like that, we have exactly $0 $100 left, and the $10,000 closet is complete. Okay, so the last closet we have is $100,000, and so the inspiration for this closet is going to be the iconic closet from Scream Queens. Anyway, there's this show called Scream Queens, came out in like 2015, like Ariana's in it as well, but anyway, they have this really extravagant closet. Like, this is it. It was a 2-story closet, and oh my gosh, I remember watching it when I was like 13, and I'm like, I want that closet. So that is what we're going to be basing the $100,000 closet off of. I really don't know how big I'm going to make this closet though. Okay, so their closet is kind of like one big circle, so maybe we can do something like that for the shape, and then obviously make it 2-story. Also, we need a way to actually get into the closet. This bit here is actually going to be like the entryway to the closet. I know, extra. And we also need stairs to actually get up to the 2nd floor. So I think we might just use these floating stairs. And then if we go onto the 2nd floor, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Also, the upstairs is kind of small, so I think we're only going to make this 1 block long because I'm planning on doing like a really big chandelier up the top. Ooh, see, there we go. That turned out pretty cool. We're also not going to have any windows in here because all the walls are going to be stacked with closets, so it doesn't really make any sense. So instead, we're going to go in with a pyramid glass roof at the top. Okay, so something like that, and then we can drag it up all the way like this. It kind of looks like a castle, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, that is looking sick. Now, before anything, I really want to add the chandelier first. Okay, so we'll add 2 of them and drag them down like this. So let's see how that looks. Oh my gosh, that looks incredible. Okay, so the first thing I want to add is the entryway here. So we'll add these very fancy modern reveal doors. And unlike the closet itself, this walkway is only going to be 1 story. Don't want this to be too crowded. Literally, all I'm going to be adding is 2 console tables like this, and then adding arched insets. And then we'll kind of outline this. That way we can brighten up the hallway without using really harsh lighting. Oh, I don't know if I like it though, because the lights up the top are kind of messed up. So you know what? We might actually use a square inset instead. Okay, see, that looks much neater than what I done before. This is going to be the most fancy entryway to a closet like ever. We'll also add like a really long, extravagant carpet. This looks like the Victoria's Secret runway. We need more lamps in here though. It is too dark. Okay, and then finally we just need a chandelier in the middle to kind of break it up. Not any chandelier, darling. We're going to be making it out of gold. And we've got 82,000 left, and we still got to do this entire closet. Now, the first thing I want to have is like a really big table in the middle. So we're going to use a vertical cylinder for this and make it super big. And we'll also add a semi-transparent vertical cylinder on top. It kind of just makes it look more realistic. Now, what we're actually going to have on this table is a flower bouquet. So we're going to put a cake stand in the middle. So once I get out of build mode, I can put flowers on this cake stand and it'll be like a very pretty bouquet. Okay, so all along this wall is going to be closets. So we're going to go in with traditional closets and kind of add them literally all along this wall. I want there to be lots of colored shirts, so maybe we can do like an ombre theme. Okay, yeah, I definitely like the ombre theme we've got going on. Okay, and instead of adding closets all along this wall, maybe we can break it up by adding a clothing rack at the bottom. Oh my gosh, wait, I just realized we need to have shoes as well. We can add cubby shelving and then fill it with slippers. See, look how cute that shelving unit looks. Okay, so the next thing I want to add is like my vanity table. So my makeup desk is going to be allocated all towards this section. So yeah, it's going to be pretty big. So we're just going to use a cube and kind of make this elevated. Like, it's going to be huge. It's going to be this entire section. Okay, so firstly we need the mirror. This professional mirror would be perfect, but it's too small. So we're going to have this massive painting like this, and this whole thing is going to be the mirror. You know what would look sick? These fancy pillars like at the end of the vanity table. I'm also going to make this back bit out of wallpaper, and then for the color here, this can be black so then the mirror can stand out. Okay, so if we go into makeup, obviously we have a bunch of makeup supplies. So we're going to have a fancy stool there. You know what we need in here? A computer. Okay, we're going to add a computer here because when I do my makeup personally, I will sit on my vanity table and I will usually watch YouTube on my laptop. I don't want this vanity table to be too overcrowded. Okay, there we go. That's all I'm going to add on the vanity table. Now we just need to stack these shelving units up. Okay, we can fill this bottom shelf with contour. Okay, so we've got this storage unit done. Now we just need to do this one. And then we can have a straightening iron and then a hairdryer. For the chair, I think I might get rid of this stool and add like a bigger chair. I think we might use a sophisticated lounge. Okay, so the vanity table is done and we've got 47,000 left. And we still have to do like the entire second floor. Up here is where I want to focus on like handbags, glasses, jewelry. So we're going to be using plain gift bags. bags and then resize them so they're like super big. And then you can just like change the material to like whatever material you want. And then we go on with a thin square beam up the top here. And we can also add like a little chain. And there you go, you've got your own custom handbag. And I'm pretty sure you can just copy this. And surprisingly, it's not that dear. It's only like 242. And we'll also change the color of them so they're not like all the same. The good thing about making custom handbags is that you can use like any material you want and it'll look good. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna do something like that. Okay, so that's it for the handbag section. I'm also gonna put these rustic benches along the sides. So then that way we can add jewelry and like perfume on top. Okay, so up here we can have our little glasses collection. You know how my avatar has glasses? Obviously we need a large collection of glasses, so. And I guess above this dresser we can have like a fancy painting. Okay, and then finally we just need a little jewelry collection. Wait, did they get rid of the jewelry? I swear they had jewelry. Surely there's like an easier way for me to find beauty products. I just have to like scroll mindlessly until I find it. Oh my god, I found it. They're called necklace stands, not jewelry stands, duh. Okay, so that section's done. And lastly, we have this little area over here and we've got $10,000 left. I think the last thing I'm gonna do in here is add like a fancy stool, just in case you need somewhere to sit. So then finally, for a nice little finishing touch, we can go ahead and of course add my initials. Voila. Okay, done. So with our last $10,000, I think we're just gonna make the rest of this wardrobe out of wallpaper. So then we can do like custom walls and it'll look really fancy. And the thing with custom wallpaper is that it's so expensive, like worth it, but expensive. And then we've only got 930. So we might just add like a few plants in the closet. Should we just buy a pizza box? Instead of a flower bouquet, we just have like a very extravagant looking pizza. Wait, should we have a pizza box on the vanity table? Kind of iconic. I just realized we need a mug in here. I always add a mug and I didn't add a mug this time. Okay, our last $99 we shall buy stacked magazines. And just like that, the $100,000 closet is done and we've only got $3 left. So let's have a look. So obviously the first closet we have is $1,000. And honestly, it's not bad. It just looks like a basic closet. I mean, it's got a clothing rack. The lamp on the floor doesn't make much sense though, but not gonna question it because we didn't have the budget to add a light. So we also didn't have the budget to add a door. So instead we added a curtain, which actually turned out pretty cool. On to the next closet. Okay, so the next closet we have is $10,000. Now I'm really glad I stuck with this idea because I love it. I like to think my bedroom's right here. So then this is technically the walk-in wardrobe. But honestly, for 10K, it's not too bad. I genuinely like it. Like this is something I would genuinely have in my Bloxburg house. We've also got like the little vanity table over here. Oh, of course we need to use this hairspray. How else do you think my hair looks luscious all this time? So yeah, that was the $10,000 closet. Honestly, I kind of love her and I'm glad I stuck with that idea. So moving on to the last closet. Okay, MTV, welcome to my crib. So yes, this closet has its own elegant entryway. Like tell me this isn't the most extra thing you've seen in a closet. Like a closet with its own entryway. Are you kidding me? In the Scream Queen's closet, they also had a massive entryway. So I was definitely inspired by that. So walking down this little runway, we're then greeted with the massive closet. Like this closet is so huge. You would never run out of clothes in here. Let's just say that. Also, the bouquet is done as well. I mean, look how pretty that bouquet turned out. And I think my favorite bit of the closet, well, second favorite bit is this vanity table. Like we can just sit here, do our nails. Okay, why am I literally painting nothing? That is not my nails. What am I painting? And then we have this gigantic mirror, which is just so extra. We also got a little more storage out here. And then coming up to the second floor of this closet, we have this cute decal that one of my subscribers made me. And my favorite bit about this closet is the custom made handbags. Like look how just extravagant that looks. Of course, we have our glasses collection. How else do you think I have so many glasses? And then this closet also extends all the way back here. So we've got a jewelry collection, shoe collection, our little AV logo, even more clothes here. And then if we look up, we have this beautiful chandelier. Like look how beautiful this chandelier looks. And it also makes like a silhouette as well. Like from the roof, it's just stunning. So yeah, this closet definitely takes the win. And I'm just obsessed with the way it turned out. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you aren't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on that bell notification, get notified every time I upload a new video, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!